Yeah, exactly.
What was dessert? They had to have some kind of dessert there.
You know, they said, what do you want for dessert? And me, I have a serious sweet tooth, and I was like, no, I'm fine, so I'm just going to have one of those Hershey bars that you have over there in that basket full of candy. So I took a Hershey bar and I think a Twix. So that was my dessert.
Bodie was celebrating a little late Halloween, and he was.
Yeah, exactly.
It's great. I like it. You can go as Bodie Stroud, and everybody, you'd be perfect. I'm telling you, you should go around
That's what I did with my kids. I went as Bodie Stroud.
That's great. That's great.
But back to the question of what I've seen here.
Yeah.
So there's so many talented artists here. You have what's that paint place called? House of Colors. They always have a great booth. They have the airbrush artists there. My good friend Mike LaValle's there. He's showing his artwork. It's just amazing. It just goes on and on. The cars that are here are unbelievable. This is the best of the best in the world. People travel here from all over the world. Yesterday I was meeting people from Australia, from Japan, from Taiwan. I mean, they're all here.
148,000 people at this show, Bodie said. 3,800 vendors. It's in Las Vegas at the Convention Center. The 2013 SEMA Show. The original In the Garage with Bodie Stroud is there. Bodie will be back with you. When we come back, we're not going to leave out you Fordaholics like myself. We got to go over to the MagnaFlow booth and find out what Bodie's got for us there. Stay with us.
Hi, this is Larry Minetti. I played Rick on Magnum PI. This season, you've got to escape to Hawaii and stay at the Hilton Hawaiian Village Waikiki Beach Resort. Come lounge by your choice of 5 beautiful sparkling swimming pools. Surf or swim on Waikiki's whitest white sandy beach. Enjoy water sports at Duke Kahanamoku Lagoon. Visit the shops. Dine at any one of Hilton Hawaiian Village's favorite restaurants. And watch awesome fireworks on Friday night. Hilton Hawaiian Village is Waikiki's only true destination resort. With more of everything, folks. Book today at HiltonHawaiianVillage.com or see your travel agency. And don't forget to say Rick Steppers.
Whether you're restoring a classic car, building a hot rod, or just bringing your daily driver back to like-new condition, Steel Rubber Products is your choice for quality automotive rubber parts and weather stripping. As one of the world's award-winning custom car and hot rod builders, Bodie Stroud prefers to work directly with Steel Rubber Products on his award-winning project cars and show vehicles. In addition, Steel Rubber works with top builders like Bodie to confirm the fit and function of its parts, as well as develop new products. So for rubber products that fit like the original, last a lifetime, and look like they should, you can't get a better product anywhere. If your dream ride sounds like this, contact Steel Rubber Products and enjoy a ride that sounds like this. Steel Rubber Products, a difference you can hear and quality you can see. Visit us on the web at www.steelrubber.com or call us at 800-447-0849. And remember, if you want the best, you want Steel Rubber Products.
Welcome back to the original In the Garage with Bodie Stroud. If you want to know what Bodie and the guys are up to at any time, you can visit them at bshotrods.com. That's BS as in Bodie Stroud, bshotrods.com. And if you need some advice, tech advice, you got a question about building a hot rod, you want to ask Bodie for some advice and talk to him about a project, you can ask Bodie at bodiestroud.com/in the garage. He could answer your question live on next week's show. So that's bodiestroud.com/in the garage. Get your questions out there and we'll get it going. Bodie is not here. In fact, I'm in studio. I'm Michael Horn at the CRN Broadcast Center, and I'm helping out here because Bodie, Mitchell, and the gang are all at the 2013 SEMA Show in Las Vegas at the Convention Center. And just before the break, I mean, we've been talking about Tim Allen and Chevy this and Camaro that and all this good stuff, and that's wonderful. Trust me, I'm an American kind of guy, but I do have a little love for Fords as well. And you've got, Bodie, at the MagnaFlow booth. What you got distributed and showcased there?
Well, we have our 1956 Ford F-100 that we've been building for the last probably well, I'm not going to even say how many years because people are going to go, I don't understand. You spit out a car like Tim Allen's in 7 months, but this one took you 4 years. Well, this was a family thing, and this was personal, so that's why it took so long. And yeah, we put the rush on it, and we got it out here, and it looks great. It's displayed great. You know, I was a little upset yesterday because I heard we had a flat tire on it.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, but it still shows great. It looks beautiful. The paint's amazing. The truck is absolutely gorgeous.
What color? Describe it for everybody, and then we'll get some pictures up on the website and the Facebook page.
It's like a black cherry with a metallic in it. But what's weird is where it's displayed right now, the booth it's sitting in, and it's under a blue tint, and with the blue tint, the sun shining through it, and the lighting they have under it, it almost looks like a rust color. It's very strange how the color is like totally different from what you would think, but it's still showing good. It's a beautiful color. It's got a lot of metallic in it. When you get it out in the sun, I mean, it's just so deep looking. It's so, the metallic just sparkles and pops. And, you know, I did a real nice South African pedunk wood in it that I was really worried about. Yeah, it looks so beautiful. The colors, the contrast, they all match the color of the truck. And I was really worried about the bed, though, Mike, because we finished putting the bed in, the last piece of wood, Mitchell and I, at probably 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday because
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I was having a really tough time with the wood. I was doing the urethane with it. I had about 7 coats on it, and this wood is just, it's a hard wood. It's an exotic wood. It had oils coming out of it, and it was really porous, so that the stuff was like seeping down in it and then releasing air bubbles.
Oh,
and it was, so I was just sanding after sanding, so I finally got a last coat on it. I brushed it on finally. I was spraying it. I tried brushing it on. I let it dry for 24 hours, and then I just color sanded it and polished it, and it came out beautiful. It's nice and shiny and deep looking.
You sealed it up nice and good, and it's in there now, right?
Yep, it's all in there, and it looks beautiful. I mean, and you know, it's funny is when you said going back to the Chevy and talking about the Chevy, a lot of questions I got asked yesterday is, what are you? Are you a Chevy guy or a Ford guy?
That always comes up, Bodie Stroud, so have at it. It's your show. What are you, a Chevy guy or a Ford guy?
You know, I used to be a diehard Chevy guy, but I have so much respect for the old Ford stuff now because we've done so much of it. You know, my grandfather was a huge Ford guy. I mean, a diehard Ford guy. He had Fords my whole life, and we used to kind of get in arguments about Fords and Chevys, but now, you know, I wish he was still around because I think he would just, you know, totally be my biggest fan at all the Ford stuff that I build. I love the Ford and I love the Chevy. I can't say that I'm one or the other. I'm like a politician. You know what I mean?
You know what? I'm like you. I'm the opposite side. I was a diehard Ford guy. I mean, everything Ford. Go back and visit my uncle. He was Chevy. Come on. And there were like wars going on. And over the years, you get to respect both. And so now you show me some Corvettes. You show me Tim Allen 68 Camaro. And I'm all ears and I'm looking at it. So I kind of cross lines. I guess that's why I drive that Equus out there that I shouldn't tell anybody about. They'll throw me off the air here with you. Mention that. You got to get classic here. I got that. I got that 70 Ford F350 3/4 ton out there that we're going to have you work on one of these days. That'll be
there you go.
That'll be good. We'll get that Ford thing going. So okay, now what's powering the 56 Ford F100? What's under the hood?
It has the new 5.0 Coyote. It's the Illuminator.
Wow.
It's got a built bottom end. It's 8.5 to 1 compression because we put a supercharger on it. As far as we know, we are the first to come out with the bracketry for that motor, for the supercharger plus a non-electric power steering pump, because all these new modular motors come with electric power steering. It can get really expensive. It costs you got to run a lot of lines. You got to run electrical to it. You can get it for the aftermarket modular motors, the 5.0s and everything, but we've made it easy. We made it to where a regular power steering pump, you know, pulley-driven power steering pump, bolts right up to the bracket, and so you don't have to do all that. All you do is you run your lines from the pump to the rack and pinion, and away you go. So
you're like designing as you put these cars together, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the plan. You know, we've been designing and engineering our own suspension and and all these brackets and stuff. And this is officially our first bracketry that we've come out with. Ford Racing is excited about it because we're going to offer the package. And, you know.
I love it, man. BS Industries gets Ford Racing involved in the project. Now, that's the kind of stuff. And this, by the way, if you go to the SEMA Show this week in Las Vegas, the 56 Ford F100 is under the tent located outside right near the MagnaFlow booth. So check that out. Bodie Stroud is live. It's the original In the Garage with Bodie Stroud show. He is in Las Vegas at the Convention Center, the 2013 SEMA Show. More with Bodie Stroud as we continue In the Garage on CRN.
Let me take just a moment or two, if I may, and talk about a great place to eat. That's right, for you folks anywhere in the eastern San Fernando Valley, drop into Bob's Big Boys. That's right, in Sun Valley at 8274 Sunland Boulevard. Now, everybody remembers the name Bob's. They're getting bigger and bigger every day, and little old Bob carrying the hamburger in his checkered overalls is the same Bob that you remember from back through the years. And, of course, if you want to go in for a great lunch, remember their classic burger, the original double-deck hamburger combination. Delicious 100% pure ground beef in 2 patties with American cheese, lettuce, and our famous Big Boy special sauce. The name is Bob, and I think when you go in, you'll say, by golly, I'm sure glad that I found this restaurant because it's good for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. They've got all kinds of things, and all you have to do is remember. Bob's Big Boy in Sun Valley at 8274 Sunland Boulevard. It's a great place to eat.
Hi, I'm Amy Grant. Sometimes, without warning, life switches directions. This past year, as my sisters and I shared our last moments with our mom, I learned some important lessons. Unexpected turns are much easier to handle if you have a plan. That includes making smart insurance decisions. For starters, you need unbiased information. That's why I've partnered with the National Association of Insurance Commissioners to help you get the tools you need. Go to insureyouonline.org for more information.
Have you ever wondered how you could make a difference in someone's life? What if you could help hundreds or even thousands of children? You might think it impossible, but it's within your reach. Right now, today, students in the U.S. rank 32nd in world math skills. It's time for our children to catch up. And you can help. Become an owner of one of the world's fastest growing franchises, Mathnasium. Mathnasium is the leading math-only learning center in the U.S. Its only purpose is to make our kids better at math. Imagine helping hundreds, even thousands of students in your community improve in school and raise their self-esteem, all while doing something you truly love. Call us at 800-921-8094 to learn more about Mathnasium's exciting franchise opportunities. That's 800-921-8094 to learn how you can make a difference. Doing something you truly love. That's 800-921-8094. 800-921-8094.
Hi folks, Fred Dreyer here for Regenix. This September will mark my 7th year as a Regenix client. 7 years, and I could not be more satisfied. Why, you ask? Because they took the time to analyze, explain, and teach me what was specifically happening to my hair and scalp, and in doing so, gave me a reasonable expectation for positive results. If you have hair and scalp issues, there's only one place for you. Pick up the phone and dial 1-800-REGENIX or go to Regenix.com.
Welcome back to the original In the Garage with Bodie Stroud. Fred Dreyer may be pulling his hair out, man. We're bolting in some new power plants at the 2013 SEMA Show. Our broadcast today originating from the CRN Broadcast Center. It'll be back at BS Industries. You can check everything out at the BS Industries. Go to their website, bshotrods.com. You can ask Bodie for advice. Go to bodiestroud.com/in the garage. And check Bodie out on Facebook, facebook.com/in the garage with Bodie Stroud. Our show brought to you by Steel Rubber Products, and Bodie Stroud on the floor of the Convention Center. Have you been by that Steel Rubber Products booth, and what's going on over there?
I have not yet, but I do have a meeting with them today, so I will be finding out what's going on with them around 1 o'clock this afternoon. And I'm sure they got nothing but good going on over there, great people over there, great product. I'm going to be able to check out and see what they got new, what's the latest and greatest, and I'll throw it out to you next Wednesday on our show.
They got everything to quiet things down, don't they?
They do. I mean, if you want a rubber product that is closest to original as they come, Steel Rubber Products is the best rubber out there.
Like, here's the thing, and I just want to make this personal, but what the hell? I'm with Bodie Stroud. I might as well get my free advice taken care of. I got that old 1953 Mercury, and you roll down the front window, and it's, two-door. You roll down the back window, and the window is kind of like curves down and comes back up. So the ceiling between the front and rear window is this little strip of, like, rubber, and I'll bet you Steel Rubber Products can get that for me, can't they?
Oh, I bet you they can. I bet you they can do more than that. They can only, Jesus criminy. Okay, I'm going to go, refer me to something else. Can they only get it for you? They can, it's better than new. You know what I mean?
And that's what breaks down. When you get some of the cars and you're putting them together, usually the first thing that goes is the rubber products, the stuff that seals. You get wind noise, you got all this stuff coming through. Check out any old car that I've ever had. It's always, you got problems with the rubber. I used to go to junkyards and look for it. It was just as bad. That's when you should go to Steel Rubber Products.
Yes, exactly. You said it perfect.
Okay,
you said it much better than I was trying to say.
Well, I go to BS Industries first, and then they refer me to, Steel Rubber Products, and we'll get it done. All right, so what's the rest of your day like? What's the rest? You got the meeting at Steel Rubber Products. Where else are you going to be today?
I have a meeting with Miller Welders, and so we're going to see what they have to say. They want to talk to me about a few things, and then it looks like I'm pretty free after that. I don't have much going on, so I may be able to hit the strip earlier than planned.
This is when the trouble starts. This is what I was afraid of. This is it. And Mitchell better be right by your side to take lots of pictures. I'm telling you, you and Mitchell alone in Vegas. I'm glad Stephanie's on her way up just to kind of rein you guys in. This could be big trouble for the city of Vegas. Is that Oscar guy still the mayor? We got to watch out for you.
This could be big trouble. Luckily I do have Mitchell. I'm hoping he doesn't take some of the pictures, especially when he's carrying me home later in the evening. You know what I mean? Those are pictures you just don't want to see. When you're laying on the grass.
Those craft brews can work on you after a while,
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you want to go to that Toby Keith bar over there and pour a couple back just to kind of take the edge off the day. As you know, Bodie, what you want to do?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I forgot all about that. We are going to have to head on over there. But, no, I'm probably going to try and walk around after my meeting, my 1 o'clock meeting with Steel Rubber Products, and
I'm going to. We want you to walk around. That's all you got to say. We're going to be happy by next week. By the way, we're going to bring you back into BS Industries in a wheelbarrow and dump you in front of the microphone and have you do the show. After Vegas, you'll be ready for that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the In the Garage, the original In the Garage show with Bodie Stroud. Go ahead and get in touch with BodieStroud.com/In the Garage. Ask him your questions. You can go to his website at bshotrods.com. Like him on Facebook, In the Garage. It's Facebook.com/In the Garage with Bodie Stroud. And check out everything at Steel Rubber Products.
Because you're always welcome in the garage with Bodie Stroud. Presented by Steel Rubber Products. www.steelrubber.com on CRN Digital Talk Radio. www.crntalk.com.
CRN Digital Talk Radio prides itself on being the station of every situation. And you can listen to us on nearly any platform and device. Download to your iPhone, Android, and